Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Guess who updated the rules? Yeah, yay, everyone's favorite part. We're doing a monolocke, which is also called the Gym Leader Challenge, because you pick one type of Pokemon and you try and beat the game using only that type. Otherwise, it's normal Nuzlocke rules. If any of your Pokemon faint, they're considered dead and cannot be used. We can only use ground type Pokemon, that's our chosen type, and only the first ground type we encounter in each area. That rule is kind of up for debate, in my mind. Hey, Ole. That rule is kind of up for debate in my mind, just simply because there are not a ton of ground types in this game. Like, the second that you start, choosing one type of Pokemon, it really reveals to you how few of that type there are. I think all in all, there's something like 20 or whatever. I haven't gone and counted, but yeah. So we'll see. We'll see if that rule really comes into play. I don't know. We might rescind that last part and just keep it ground types only. We are using the duplicate and shiny clauses. We're including Terra, and I'll explain Terra in a second. So duplicate and shiny is basically if we run into a Pokemon we've already caught before, we don't have to catch it. If we run into a shiny version of a Pokemon we do have, we are allowed to catch it because it's basically the same. Terra is this game's unique selling point in that you can find Pokemon that can terraform into a different typing. We're allowed to catch them as long as their base typing is ground. If our team is wiped, we can only continue if we have usable Pokemon in a box, and all Pokemon must have nicknames. Ooh. First rule read of the run. Let's go. Maybe that's why the other runs failed, is because I didn't properly read the rules first. Maybe the Pokemon gods saw my blatant disrespect and gifted me with crap. Alright, yeah. So we're back. Let me just show y'all what I did. So I leveled Magnus a bit. It is now a nice level 7, which was the level that our starter was before we replaced it. It knows Scratch, Sand Attack, and Growl. This is going to be a fun run so far. And it's got a serious nature, which means none of its stats are boosted. I didn't realize Diglett had such crazy high speed, though. I didn't think that speed would be its biggest stat. You guess you'll finally get to see terrestrialization in action? Yeah, it's kind of disappointing. Like with every Pokemon unique selling point, it's a little disappointing. Hey, Adachi, welcome to the stream. Yeah, Diglett is weirdly fast. I wasn't expecting that. Ground types do not scream speed to me. Dugtrio's speed is quite legendary. Well, I guess there's 3 of them, so they can dig like 3 times as fast. Alright, let's go and beat a nerd. Let's go destroy a nerd squirrel. And then we're gonna go catch our Wooper and make Ole so crazy happy. Remember that I'm giving y'all naming power, as long as the name isn't rude. So if you want your name to be the Wooper's name, Ole, you better get those typing fingers quick. Trio, trio, trio. No, only one digs. The other 2 hold them back. They would break the sound barrier if it wasn't for those 2 holding them back. It's like a land pillow. No, a land parachute situation. All right, let's go. Arwen, I think I gave your voice to Director Clavel, so we'll see. Voices are interchangeable. That voice is actually pretty easy to do, so I might give it back to Arwen. My throat is feeling a little bit rough today already, so who knows how much talking there'll be. Why that little? It's my Zarbon voice. This is the voice I associate with Zarbon from Dragon Ball Z. Or rather, from Dragon Ball Z Abridged. I'm not talking to you two. You can shove off. Wait, I know you. Aren't you Arvin? Fuck. No wonder he's mad. Look at his name. You enrolled in the humanities track, right? You're studying the history of art. And aren't you the son of the Pokemon researcher, Professor Sada? Why does every other character have a better backstory than me? And better hair. Oh, you're just not waiting for me to finish, huh? The real issue here is what in the world this Pokemon is doing out here. Said here twice. And what is with this form it's in? I met it saved me from a tight spot. You see, there were dogs. Nerd!
See, we heard this strange cry, and we tried to investigate, but Cal fell off a cliff. Anyway, now we're here. The Pokemon saved him, not from the cliff. Just... the Pokemon saved him from a pack of dogs. But it seems like it wore itself out in the process. It got kinda slumpy afterwards. Honestly, if I'm being real with you, the cliff feels ancillary at this point. Like a real vestigial feature of the story. But you should have seen it before. It looked totally different. It was unbelievably strong. It did kicks and everything.
Well, yeah, as it should be. But it can't fight while it's like this. The form Koraidon takes in battle. That's its true form. Now it's in its poser vehicle form.
Koraidon? Is that this Pokemon's name? How'd you know it?
Agigias. You can't go in the lab, it's locked. And I don't have a key because my mother hates me. I don't remember ever seeing you around, but given the uniform, you go to the academy too, do you? Sure, yeah. Koraidon isn't the sort of Pokemon that any old trainer can hope to command. It's special.
Special how? What sort of Pokemon is it?
Arvin's stick of just like ignoring people that he doesn't want to talk to, that's a mood. Truly an icon. You think you're up to ordering Koraidon around, then how about I test your worthiness? No. I'm saying I want to test you. You can't just leave me hanging here. Then why did you ask me? Children have been forcing me to battle for decades in this series. Why are you asking me? I've been feeling all out of sorts, so I'm going to use this battle to blast these doldrums away. I think that's the first time I've ever seen, like, the word doldrums written for a modern interpretation of something. This is ostensibly a child, right? Like, Arvin's supposed to be what, 16, maybe? What's the level disparity here? These memories are leaving a bad taste in my mouth, and I want it gone. What memories? We just met, my guy. Let's see how Scratch does. Yeah. Scratch him with your head. Oh, fuck. Okay, oh, God. Please, God, don't let us lose Magnus right now. Arvin seems like he rarely spends a lot of time on AO3, but doesn't want to admit it. It's real literature. Everyone knows Sonic is a bottom. Okay. Tackle doesn't do too much. That's like 5 damage. Let's lower that attack again. This is going to be kind of the loop for a while with Magnus, because he doesn't know a good attack yet. Fucking Christ. How did that do more? How did that do 6 damage? The last one did like 5. And I lowered your attack. That's the second potion I've had to use, and this is a supposed to win fight. Damn, Callum going straight for the jugular. What do you mean? Because I mentioned the Sonic fanfiction that he'd be reading? I didn't know that was the jugular. I mean, fair enough. Let's growl again, because you keep lowering... I hate Tail Whip. This run has taught me that I hate Tail Whip. Tail Whip as a move is the worst. It is truly awful. We ain't gonna do shit just by not attacking. Hey, we avoided the attack. That's right, Magnus. Show no mercy. Okay. What you did there, unfortunately, Sport, was you showed a bit of mercy. I'm gonna need you to stop doing that. Daddy only has so many potions, Magnus. It's almost as if Pokemon damage has a bit of variance to it. No. It's solid numbers. Why would it have variance? That doesn't make any sense. I also lowered its attack. Like, why does it work like that? Oh, this sucks, dude. I don't like this. Diglett, I know you're a good Pokemon. Magnus, I know you're my beautiful, wonderful daughter. You keep avoiding attacks. And you're so good at like dodging and stuff, despite the fact that you're literally in the ground. Every attack has a range of damage. I get you, but surely that range should be smaller. Astonish? Fuck. Magnus, you keep learning the worst attacks, dude. Stop. Please learn something useful and also on type. Seems you know a thing or two about battle. You burned through like 5 potions with my level 5 Scovit, but you're truly a great adversary. Oh man, that was a long, dark screen. Anyone else, like, get the sinking feeling that the game crashed?
Wow, Cal, that was awesome. You and that underleveled Diglett of yours really put up an average performance. Sufficient.
I guess I wasn't ever gonna stand a chance using some Pokemon I'd only just caught. Hey, me too. I found this one in a cave. But if you really think you can take Koraidon off my hands for me, you'll need this. It's the Pokeball that Brute's been kept in. Okay, so this is something that I brought up in the Shield run. Once you use a Pokeball for a Pokemon, is that just like theirs? Like forever? If you release them from that Pokeball, then does that Pokeball just, you can't use it anymore? Like it becomes non-functioning? And also, so you can't like transfer Pokemon to other Pokeballs. This is the only game in which the legendary Pokemon on the box will only ever be in a Pokeball. It's 85 to 100%? Okay. Okay, well that's interesting. So Koraidon is just gonna stand there and watch your battles, is he? No. No. Well, for now, yes. He's also gonna carry me places. In one of my favorite features in this game.
So why'd you have it? Sorry, I was doing your voice for a second. Sounded pretty good though, right? Don't you fucking ignore me.
Anyway, that thing's your problem now, not mine. Good luck. I'm gonna go cook something.
What? Oh yeah. Oh, okay, sorry, that was too quick. Fine, be that way, but you better actually show up for school. What a weirdo.
Hey, Nimona. Maybe people in glass houses, huh? Maybe people in glass houses shouldn't be calling other people weirdos.
That Arvin guy definitely knows more than he's letting on. Next time he and I are battling, I'm gonna wring some answers out of him. By hurting his pets. My bloodlust will never be satiated. But alright, we gotta climb the lighthouse. Can't wait to show you the view of our school. In all its low polygonal glory.
Oof. That was a tidy bit of lag there. Just a little bit. Alright, let's do this. Show me the school, Nimona. I have to go and catch a Wooper.
Look, Cal, that's Mezagoza.
For the longest time, I thought the main city was called Megazoa, and I thought that was a really good name, and now I know it's Mezagoza, and I'm just like, I can't... That name is a train wreck in my mouth.
And that huge building with the Pokeball on it is our school. We're owned by DreamWorks. Pokemon Hogwarts, says Ole. As opposed to card game Hogwarts, which is what happens in GX. Don't think of it as schoolwork. Think of it as tons of chances to learn about Pokemon battling. And off to the left is, I think, St. Louis? And off to the right is Everest. Next run should be a mono fighting so I can use Koraidon. The other reason I didn't include fighting is because it was part of the Shield run we did. And the same with Dragon, and that's both of Koraidon's types. But yeah, if we do another run of this,
I was thinking like a cool idea would be trying to beat this game with every single Pokemon type. So I would all in all do 18 runs of this game, but I don't know. Let's go through this first and see. There are also some types I just don't know how I'm going to do it. Like, we had to respin the wheel because we got Ice as our type, and there's just no feasible way to get an Ice type this early in the game. Hey, Businderaptor, welcome. Welcome! Welcome to the stream. The Central School Tower, that's the one you were talking about before? Before when you said Pokemon Hogwarts? Because yeah. No, I get you. It for real, it looks like Magic Kingdom. Which I mistakenly said was DreamWorks. When that's Disney. I'm gonna get sued now, and it's gonna be the weirdest court case anyone has ever seen. Disney is gonna sue me for defamation. Because I called them DreamWorks. Last stream you said Paldea was in Spain? Oh. The type this time around, Businderaptor, is ground. And we're about to get our next son. Go, Pokeball. Capture me a boy. Does that mean Gibble? It does mean Gibble. We can get Gibble. Okay, so we got Wooper. Who wants to name this Wooper? What are we gonna call this, our new poison ground friend? Yeah, I have to. I'm legally obligated to give this Wooper a nickname. Derpy, that's a strong contender. So we've got Derpy. I know that this is one of Ole's favorites, so I'm keen to hear what he thinks. If you're not better than you second boss's opinion, so Derpy. We're calling this thing Derpy. Alright. I can live with that, unless Adachi has one that saves me from the hell of having to call this thing Derpy. Well, it doesn't look like it, so Derpy it is. Derpy has been added to my party, good god. This region has no idea what's coming for it. Alright, well, let's go do a bunch of bullshit story stuff for a little bit, like getting all of... You'd named it Dadachi? You'd have named it Dadachi personally? That would have been cool. Alright, well, next time... I don't know when the next Pokemon we're gonna catch is, actually. There are a couple that we need to get, like a Toedscool and a Numel. So, if you guys like those ones, feel free to come up with names for them in advance. And try and remember them. I don't know when we're gonna get access to those, though. I'd also like to get a Sandile, because Crocodile is just so good. But otherwise, I'm not sure. We might have to do a lot of Terror Dens. Because there are some... Like, some of the gyms are just gonna wreck our shit. The Ice Gym, I am not excited for. And the Grass Gym is rough. The big question is... Coming, I guess. Is Trapinch in this game? No, it is not, Ole. Trapinch is in the DLC, though. So if people want to donate to the stream so that I have money to buy the DLC, feel free. But at the moment, the DLC is crazy expensive, and I don't think I'm gonna buy it. I don't have the money to buy it. And yeah, no. I just don't have the money to buy both DLCs. But yeah, if these streams are super popular and we get some donations, we can maybe get the, what's it called? The Indigo Disc and the Teal Mask, which add a bunch of new Pokemon. And then we can get stuff like Metagross, which will be Ground Steel, and Rhyhorn. Rhydon. I love Rhydon. Rhydon is one of my favorite ground types. Truly, we have become Giovanni. I'd like to buy. Don't you have any cool Pokeballs? By which I mean Dusk Balls. By which I mean the only Pokeballs I'm ever going to use. Alright, well, I guess we should go and fight things. Wait, before we do that, Derpy, what can you do, my son? Your Terra type is poison. That rules. That means that we can Terra evolve it if we run into a Pokemon that's very strong against ground, but maybe weak against poison? A water absorb? That's so good! My son! You're gonna do so well. I love you, Derpy. Careful by nature. Okay, so special defense goes up, but special attack goes down. Okay. So yeah, grass types we can Terra terrestrialize, and then Derpy is gonna do great against them. Water types, Derpy's gonna fucking kill it. So that means Derpy's only real weakness is ice, and I think poison? Poison is strong against, No, not poison. Psychic. Psychic is strong against poison, yeah? Well, let's go and fight some shit. Derpy, your oppressor is forcing you to battle with your own class and stealing the fruits of your labor. Shh! Don't tell him! Derpy is my child. I would never force him to do anything that he doesn't want to do. He absolutely craves battle. Yeah, look. Look at Derpy's eyes. Look at Derpy's cold, lifeless eyes and tell me that this creature does not thirst for blood. Derpy's weakness would be psychic, ice, and also ground. Huh. Wouldn't it, like, because it's a ground type, be somewhat resistant to ground? What are you gonna fight me with? I just noticed he has Pokeball suspenders. That's kind of adorable. Okay, so you have a level what? A level 5 bug? That's fine. We can do level 5 bug. Astonish, go. Make it flinch. Poison is weak to ground, but ground does not resist itself. Oh. Oh no. Okay, well, that's fine. We'll get something for that. Matthew, welcome! Derpy is clearly a hyper carnivore. It doesn't need the fruits of its labor. That's a man who gets it. You joined the Pathfinder 2E game. Does anyone else have tips on how to build a bow person without magic? It's a free archetype game. I think I've played Pathfinder 2E, but I only played a fighter. I really enjoyed playing fighter though, so you could do like a bow-centric fighter type thing. Although I don't think I did free archetype. But I guess the idea is, what level are you starting at, and do you get any feats to really start off with? I guess things like Dex would obviously be your main stat, maybe Strength, I guess it depends. Maybe look into something like Endurance. Endurance is a generally pretty good, or Constitution. I don't really know Pathfinder that well. I'm kind of going off of D&D knowledge here, to be honest. But Pathfinder is super fun. It's a little complicated to explain to new people, which is why I don't super know it. But yeah. Alright, let's go. Heal my boys. I'll register my birthday off screen so that you people can't see it. Same, you played the one-shot of Pathfinder 2E. But you played a lot of 5E. Okay, okay. So, an archetype-free game is like classless, I guess? So you don't have a class, you just sort of set up your character. Then I guess a good idea would just be to like look around. Video tutorials are a big one. Look up a video tutorial on like how to set up a character pretty easily and then just try and apply that. There's nothing... Okay, look. This is something I usually reserve for my Magic streams. There ain't nothing wrong with net decking. It's fine. Now, free archetype gives you extra feats at certain levels. Oh, okay. Okay. Well then, I don't know. Is there like a sharpshooter feat? Or maybe a feat that lets you escape if enemies get too close? Specifically archetype feats. Okay. Is there a feat that, like, lets your arrows do effects to people? Because that would probably be my go-to. Is like, I want my arrows to be doing special effects. To make people slower, to get them poisoned, to distract them or something. Like trick arrows. Trick arrows are like the coolest thing with bow builds, in my opinion. Kinda, if you go the magic arc. Okay, so you don't want to go magic, so trick arrows are out. Then, what about crits? You could do, maybe like build like a hit and run thing, where you get lots of feats that make you slippery or hard to hit, and then you get other ones that make you crit really easily. I want to train up Derpy, but I am deathly afraid he is too low level. So I'm just gonna keep Magnus in front. Besides, they both get experience. Time to make this child cry. Like in every Pokemon game, but the children have never been in higher definition. Oh no, my Astonish has no effect. Why does Diglett learn Astonish, by the way? Oof. No, wait. Poison is strong against Fairy. I was about to say, like, I'm really glad we didn't put Derpy in. But no, that's fine. Maybe you can play a Monk and needle them like 12 times in a round. Interestingly, with Pathfinder 2E, you only get a crit if your attack roll is 10 above the AC of the target, or if you're above it and score in that 20. Damn. Huh. That's interesting. Is there a way to, like, reduce their AC? Do you have any ability to reduce their AC or add to your rolls? Or something? That's a cool... I really like Pathfinder as a system. One of my favorite things about it is the idea that you are literally called a Pathfinder and you're an adventurer. Like, the story is like, hey, this is your job. You're not just like some person who knows magic and it's like, I'm gonna go fight a wizard. I'm a dragon. Count me in. It's like, no, you have a job. You're trying to do, like, legitimate shit. You are sponsored by the government. And that's so much more interesting to me. Now, a ton of ways for ranged characters. Do you maybe have... Do you want to make this character purely ranged? Or do you want this character... Or are you okay with this character having some melee stuff? Because if you could make a way for this character to, like, go in for a melee attack, but they have a way to, like, disengage and move super far away really quickly and then start doing arrows on their second turn, that might be a solution. Are you specifically looking for something that isn't, like, the default Precision Ranger? I mean, I have to imagine, that's kind of my thing whenever I'm making characters for role-playing games, is I don't want to be, like... Like, sometimes default is just fun, because it's default for a reason. But sometimes you just want to try something new, you know? Ah, fuck. It's a grass type. Oh, it is level 5, though. Maybe we throw in Derpy. At the moment, you were figuring out Precision Ranger was the best, but yeah, that or Investigator. Is there a way to combine the two? No, I guess not, because Investigator would be like its own class. No, don't play nice with that bounce suite. It's weird. It doesn't live in the dirt. Okay, we lowered its speed. Hey! Does this thing only know Splash? Man, if this thing pulls out like a Razor Leaf, I'm fucked. Okay, played it nice, reduces my attack. Ugh. You copy-pasted a Precision Ranger build from Red Post like years ago that did giga damage? That's what I'm saying, dude. Net decking. Networking. Yeah, networking. No, net decking. I have been recently playing quite a lot of Arena. Hey, that's my strong son. Yeah, do all the crits. Okay, so that's attack. Let me check something. Because there's a certain point where Mudshot will just do more damage by the fact that it's a special attack rather than a regular one. But yeah, I've been playing Arena lately, and I net decked deck for ranked, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. Like, that's the thing. Sometimes you just need to get a leg up with a net deck, so that you can start getting into the groove of it. That's all of my Yu-Gi-Oh decks are net decked, and I still have fun with that game. So especially if you're unused to the system or whatever, it's a good idea to like start. Sometimes the fun's in the execution, exactly. Especially with, I would say, role-playing games, because it's that joy of being able to like handle a situation. That's the real joy of role-playing, is not the like your character's stats and that they will operate the same every time. It's that they won't. It's that that you'll have a situation in which you just... Which kid has got taste? Whoa! Whoa! Holy shit! No, hang on. Hang on, excuse me? Did everyone just see under the earth? Because I think we just accidentally saw what Diglett's body looked like, and it's just more dirt. I believe the Pokédex has literally said, we don't know what Diglett's body looks like. But we do. You and us. You and me, chat. We do now. And it's just more dirt. Okay, tackle is fine. Please use water gun. Please use water gun. No, stop using tackle. Coward. Use water gun. Feed my son your water. You literally only played one D&D game, so you don't have much of an input, TBA. To be honest, Matthew, I have only played D&D as a player like 3 times in my entire life. I've played it a bunch as a DM, but only as a player like 3 times. And I enjoyed those 3 times, but I never like really went ham with a character who was mechanically different. I mostly went for characters who had like an interesting backstory that made me happy. But mechanical differences, I just didn't know enough about the game when I played it to like try and get into it. If you were on 9gag a decade ago, you would know exactly what's under there. My dude. Of course I was on 9gag a decade ago. I was in like high school a decade ago. I believe it was just like a buff dude. I think that was the meme that was circulating, is that it was just like a huge man. A really shredded huge man underneath the earth, and Diglett is its head. Alright, let's buy me... heal my son. I'm gonna buy a potion. I want to start a dirt gym. Do you mean a ground gym? No, a dirt gym. That's what I said. Why is Lick super effective on Diglett? You guys are nasty. My chat is nasty. I will. Dude, sling me a posh. I require your hottest posh. Whoa, whoa. How did we jump up to 11? I mean, I'll take it. Yeah, I'll pay with cash. Give me 11 potions. Right now. Truly cursed knowledge, yeah. I mean, all of us today who have seen the old tomes of the internet can sit in like that speculative Gandalf pose where you're just like your hands across and it's like, I am cursed with forbidden knowledge. The ancient rites are inside my brain. I contain powers unknown due to what I have experienced. The old tomes. Not leather bound. Web 2.0 bound. Man, I miss Flash games. I talked about this on the Celeste stream that we did last week with me and Emilio, but I miss Flash games. I was there when the Wait, no, what's the line?
Do not quote the old.
No, that doesn't sound like Liam Neeson at all. Do not quote... Top of the morning to ya.
Do not quote the old texts, which I was there when they were written.
You don't have Ian McKellen's homoerotic vibes, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, it's probably because he's gay. If I defeat 4 trainers, I think I've defeated 4. Hey, exactly right. Doing entirely what's necessary. Thunderwave, I'll never use it. Thank you. There's literally one electric ground type in this game, and it's in the final area. That's where you find it. I love it. Like, as electric ground types could have been, it's a delight. It's one of my favorites. It's so dumb and I love it. But it's so far away as well. Area 0 sounds like fun, but I think you literally only go to Area 0 when you beat, like, all the other quest lines. So you have to become the Pokemon champion, and do Team Star, and do Arven's quest line, and then you get granted access to Area 0, I believe. Don't quote me on that. I actually haven't finished this game. There's a certain point in this game where I will be stepping into uncharted territory with all of you. There's also a certain point in this game where we might have to do a dungeon day, where we just go around doing terror dens, so I can really get a good team going. Bye-bye, Matthew. Thank you very much for the luck. And good luck with whatever you're gonna do. You got 2 whole Pokemon. That's so cool, dude. Do you want to see them do something cool? It's called dying. Azurill? Fuck. No, Magnus. Do not. Magnus, you were not made for this battle, but I know one who was. Go, Derpy. My truest warrior. Normal fairy, yes, but Azurill can know water moves. So, best to get Magnus out of there. Go, Mudshot. My truest attack. Man, you know what I wish... Okay. Here's a fun little thought experiment for everyone in the chat. Normal gender baby type. I know about Pokemon Nuclear. So here's a fun little thought experiment for everyone in the chat. What is one thing that... I know that we get a lot of reboots these days. I'm not talking about reboots. One thing you want to come back. Like the original creators and everything. Just it continues from where it left off. It can be something that already ended, or something that had to like end quickly because it got cancelled. But one thing you'd like to see return. Because I've been thinking about this a lot lately. And Houndour is Dark Fire. Yeah, I'll just leave. I'll leave Derpy in. And Mudshot. Leah, fuck. Oh boy. I don't love things that lower my stats. The Spectacular Spider-Man cartoon. Is that the one... Is that the one where he wore that shirt that was over like a long-sleeved shirt, and you could always see the label like on his neck? Todd Howard has a grip on you. The Elder Scrolls 6 is all you need. Look, okay. I am not going to sit back here and say that I haven't plugged hours into the Elder Scrolls. I absolutely have. And I'm not going to sit around and say that Elder Scrolls 6 will not be good. I just don't believe in Bethesda anymore, but the Elder Scrolls 6 could come along and be amazing. I need to see it, if only to see if it's amazing or not. So I'm right there with you, Adachi. Like, I need to see the Elder Scrolls 6. Yes, you could always see the clothes tag sticking out of his neck. That's the one. Josh Keaton voiced Spidey. I remember that one well. I think Spectacular Spider-Man had the best, like, one of the best Venom depictions I've seen. Where, like, Venom was, like, truly actually tormenting Spider-Man. And wasn't just, like, large and in charge. Like, Venom was genuinely cunning as well. Oh, right, we can take selfies in this game. Maybe that's how we end the streams, is we take selfies with our team. My personal pick for a show that would come back would be Chaotic. I really loved Chaotic, and I still love it. I will still go and watch it every now and again. It was one of those old, like card game shows that was made to compete with, like, Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And stuff, and really, truly never could, but was like a Western attempt. Well, actually, no, it wasn't. It was designed because the guys... I mean, that's how it came off, right? But, like, how it actually started was that it was a card game, and a completely different story and everything. That sounded pretty interesting. Like, I saw a snippet of the old story on their website, and it sounded really interesting. But they changed it when it became a show, and it was still really good. But it got cancelled, because it was in that era where it was in the same market as Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And stuff like that, and it just couldn't compete with those shows. But we heard word like 5 years ago that they were going to bring Chaotic back, and it never, like, nothing has come from it yet. So I don't know if they're still trying or whatever, but if they are, please do. It was a good show, mired in the 90s. If it was made today, it would be so amazing. Okay, Gulpin's a poison type. So we don't want to put Derpy in right now. How does Ghost do against poison? Man, Magnus, I really wish you knew a ground move, dog. That would be so choice. Don't pound my Magnus. It would be so sick as hell if you knew a ground type move, my guy. Why must you languish in these normal off-type moves? Ghost resists poison, actually? Oh. Well, that's not gonna help with our attacking agenda, but, like, that's interesting to know. I didn't know if there is a ghost ground type. It's probably one of my favorite ground types ever. Maybe it might actually be my favorite ground type in totality. And it's Golett, or Golurk. Golurk is maybe one of, if not... No, I wouldn't say it's my favorite Pokemon, but it's definitely up there. It's in my, like, top 10 at least. And it's also not in this game. Unfortunately, we would need the DLC to get a Golurk. So, yeah, life sucks for us, I guess. That was another thing about the original Psychic run, is that I really wanted an Execute. But because I thought, like, oh, that would be really good for, like, the Water Gym and stuff. Execute is also in the DLC. Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes? Man, my friend and I used to watch that show all the time. It was pretty good. I remember there was a series of episodes where they got stuck in Asgard. Or they got sent to the different realms. And Tony Stark built an Iron Man suit with the dwarves. So it had the same properties as, like, Thor's hammer. So instead of pulse beams or whatever, he would shoot lightning from his hands. I remember that so clearly. Like, just so crazy well. It also had the Wasp in it, which was cool. Like, it did, that show did a lot of... They introduced a lot of other Marvel superheroes, which was great. It did absolutely own. It also had a killer theme song. What else? What else are some good old cartoons I can remember? Duel Masters, I remember really liking, and it was okay. I tried to rewatch it, and man, the audio mixing in that one is a bit rough. It does, it leaves quite a bit to be desired. Assembled we are strong. Indeed. Pokemon, you gotta catch them all. There was also the one where they, man, there were so many, like... I don't want to say Pokemon clones, because I'm sure it was someone's original idea. And sometimes you just have an idea that already exists. But yeah, there were so many shows that filled that same, like, slot as Pokemon that just... It's really unfortunate. There was that card game one, where I remember they eventually were searching for the vessels of like spirit, mind, and body. And they had to go up against this dude who was in like an evil empire. Okay, dude, I fear that you have a flying type, and that's pretty rough for me, actually. But I also don't have any ground type attacks, so like, let's go. That card game one, Lamau, that could describe so many. I don't remember its name is the problem. Ah, if only. Okay, so you're flying steel. Well, I think you're just flying at this point. So sand attack's not gonna work on you. And you have keen eye, I believe. So let's try astonish. Maybe that, like, screws you up. Ooh, damn. Ugh. Stop lowering my defense. I'm so worried about you. I know for a fact that ground is not, like, weak to flying. And you just, you're just immune to ground. But even so, my brain just, I can't. I swear I have some cards from that show I was talking about. I can't. This is gonna kill me. One of the characters in that show looked a bit like Constantine. I remember that. He was like Constantine with long hair. Was Sam Winchester from Supernatural, I guess. Which is another show I've never watched. I just know about. And he was like, he always wore like a trench coat. And he used like, specific kinds of creatures. God damn, what is the name of the show? I'm literally looking through my desk right now to see if I have any paraphernalia from this show left. Because I absolutely do. Hang on, I think I might actually have some in my one drawer. Everyone bear with me, I'm gonna pause so that we don't get attacked by a Pokemon in the meantime. Welcome to the part of the stream where I dig through my desk drawer. To see, I have so many Tazos in here. If you're ever on your, like, lonesome and you just need something to do for a day so that you can learn something, go and look up what Tazos are, because they had my entire country in a chokehold for, like, years. With my box of coins, which every adult should have, because you never know. You never know when coins are gonna come back. My old BlackBerry. I miss... You know what? I rarely miss the BlackBerry. It was the best phone I ever had. It had a button on top that let you, like, play music. Like, you could pause and start and skip music with it. Fuck, that was the end game to me. That was, like, what we were working for. That was the dream. Alright, I can't find it. I'll look for it after the stream. I know I have like that's the thing. I know I have a booklet of it and maybe some of the cards. I will look for them after the stream. And if I find them, I'll take a photo and I'll put it on the Discord. So if you're interested in the show I'm talking about and won't stop talking about, you can go and look on the Discord. But I watched a lot of it and it was interesting. I remember liking some of it, but it was also really haphazardly played. Like, it didn't... There wasn't regular viewings of it, so I didn't get a full picture of what was happening. Which is just the experience of watching TV in South Africa. We don't often get, like, the full shebang. I need to find out where Numal is, because Numal's really gonna make or break my strategies. Okay. We have a level 9 Magnus and a level 7 Derpy. I think we can actually maybe just do the Nemona fight. First one is going to be against, what's his name? Fuecoco, which we're good with. That's fire. I mean, we don't have a ground type attack at the moment. unfortunately, but none of its fire attacks will really do damage to us. It's going to be ghost type, which is... Okay, so that's actually... Ole, ghost resisting poison is really relevant, apparently, because Nemona has a potential ghost type in the future, so we're going to have to watch out for that. But I will be trying to get, like, a Gastrodon to deal with that, so that's fine. Let's go. Please don't kill my children. I think I just saw your jaw dislocate, like, a little bit, like it glitched a little bit and dislocated for a second, which is terrifying. Please don't swallow my babies. Ah, 2 Pokemon, huh? Sick. Let's go. Yeah, Scratch. Level 8. So we're 1 level above. That is not a lot of damage, huh? That's some pretty low damage you got there, actually, Magnus. Let's do a sand attack real quick, because I'm worried about your health. You don't have fantastic stats, Magnus. Okay, cool. Let's do a growl. We gotta think strategically. Like, I might even swap Magnus out for Derpy. Throw Derpy in, because Derpy knows Mud Slap, Mud Shot. Yeah, I think that's the play. We wanna end this as soon as possible. Now, the real worry that I have is that we get to Mesagoza, and Team Star is gonna be there, and I don't remember what Team Star's first Pokemon is. Let's do Mud Shot. Fuck, Ember does so much damage. I thought I had a type advantage to it. Yeah, I would love for you to not murder my Pokemon, please. Okay, we're gonna... Thank God I bought all those potions, huh? Let's heal up Derpy. We have quite a lot of... We did a bunch of damage with that Mud Shot. I was hoping it would one-shot, but like... You know... Such is life. It did... I think it took it down to half health? No, not quite, but fairly close, and its speed keeps falling. Round is a normal type move. Oosh. Okay, we're doing a Mud Shot. Please, just kill this thing. I will heal for the next one. The next one is fine because it's an electric type. We're immune to that. The most we have to worry about is like stuff like Scratch. And we just learned Poison Tail. This is big. I will keep my current Pokemon, thank you. What I really want to do is get a Pokemon that... Maybe we can teach Magnus Sandstorm at some point. Because Magnus has Sand Veil, which means that, like... Its speed is gonna... Its evasiveness is gonna increase greatly in a Sandstorm. So that's big for us. Plus they're ground types, so they won't take damage. You're ace in the hole. Oh no. Oh no! She's channeling the power of the universe. And there you go, Ole. This is what terraforming, terrestrialization looks like. Isn't it kind of dumb and ugly? Just like a little bit dumb and ugly? Yeah, what terraforming does, what Triceratops does as a mechanic is that if you terrestrialize into your own type, then moves of that type just get a boost in attack. But you can also get Pokemon that can do it into other types. So, you know, as a gimmick, it's not the worst though. That, like, okay, hear me out. As a concept, being able to change your Pokemon's types is a cool idea. Because you can, like, mitigate certain weaknesses, and really you can start playing around with some fun ideas. Like, it's not a bad idea, it's just implemented badly. Like always. Also, did you see that fun camera angle that we just had, where I was super far away and my Pokemon was out of shot? It does look lame, it looks dumb. The best looking one has always been Mega Evolution, but the thing to understand is that when Mega Evolution was in the game, like 5 Pokemon could use it. Like 10 or something, right? So It's not like Mega Evolution was a widely spread thing is the problem. And that's the thing about it, is that for every Mega form, it takes more work. So they want to do as little work as possible. You always have to assume that companies want to do as little work as possible. Anyway, story.
Now, Mezagoza's waiting just past this gate. At last, the city where our school is. School! I'm a huge nerd. They keep trying to make me seem like I'm cool, but I'm actually a huge nerd and a super narc. There's a ton of hills and stairs and stuff in the city. I love the police.
Man, I don't know. Nimona seemed so cool to me when I started this game for the first time, and the more I interacted with her, the more I was just like, You've changed, Nimona. I don't know. Something about you is off now. Alright, I do like the city. I think Pokemon needs to capitalize more on being cozy, and I think there are lots of aspects of this game that are cozy. It's incredibly cozy when someone's, like, walk cycle fucks up because you're a little bit too far away from them. That guy was waiting for his cue, and as soon as the camera was on him, he just started bolting. Lots of people just sort of standing around in these cities, huh? But yeah, I think that this game does a better job than most at, like, capitalizing on the cute factor. I do think that that needs to be acknowledged. It's been a big trade hub. Folks come here to learn about advances in technology and all other kinds of stuff. And it's got a giant school.
There's a hair salon where you can change your looks. Plus, what am I sounding like?
Oh, my cat's whining. Give me a sec. Alright. Let him out of the room. I want to see tasty food because I already have perfect hair.
Ha! I didn't have you pegged for a big eater. But that's smart. You can't battle well with a growling tummy, right? Oh, and speaking of battling, I want to be sure that you'll be able to terrestrialize. That's also a terrible name for it. It's so many syllables. It's like, it's so many sounds that just, like, together it's hard to say it casually, you know? Terrestrialize. Terrestrialize. Yeah, no, there's no way I'm gonna be able to work that into casual conversation. Your Pokemon too, Cal. There's a few things I gotta get done for that to happen, but I'll take care of them. I know a guy. If it concerns battles, I'm on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go buy some accessories. Delibird Presents. That's like the special accessory store. But I think that's how we're gonna end up this episode, is I'm gonna go buy some stuff. We're gonna try and make ourselves look a bit better than we do currently, because our style is a little bit whack. And then we're gonna take a selfie with our Pokemon. Isn't that a fun mechanic? I actually, that sounded really sarcastic, but I do love it. Like I said, Pokemon is an adorable world, and the Pokemon Company needs to, like... They really honestly need to capitalize on how adorable this world is. Rotom phone cases. No, none of these, thank you. What is a good one for ground type? I guess brown. Brown would be the best one, but like, meh. Let's get it for now. We'll do brown for now to show our allegiance. And then, yes. I know you sell battle items. Like Miracle Seed, Charcoal, Mystic Water, Silk Scarf, Sharp Beak, Flying type, Bug type. Do you have one for ground type? Quick Claw. Quick Claw is important, and I do love it. No, you know what? Weakness. That's what that is. That is planning for defeat. We will not plan for defeat. We will plan for the hands. I'm sorry. Okay, we're gonna go visit a clothing store in the meantime. And then I'm gonna keep complaining about it. I wish that you could wear clothes other than your uniform. I think it's so dumb that you can't, but anyway. Your phone can reveal your past lives to me. My, I sense a great depths to your past. You must have seen much in lives gone by. I can study your rotom phone to peer into the past lives you've lived. I call it rotometry. Care to try? Sure. Your past, it drifts before my lives. I see you once lived in... Oh, where is this? Galar? Yes, it's coming into clearer focus. This previous life you once treaded on the grounds of... Galar! I see you facing down enormous challenges in the Galar region with equally enormous Dynamax Pokemon at your... Oh my god. Am I about to get shit from my previous game? Oh. Okay. The ball guy case. Oh. Cool. Okay. You mean the, like, worst character in that game? That kind of sucks, dude. I played through all of Pokemon Shield so that you can give me a bad phone case. Like, man. Oh, cool. Didn't show me my phone. No, sick. That does not look good. That kind of sucks. I thought they were going to be like, oh, we'll give you a case based on what your lead Pokemon was at the time, or your starter or something. But no, they chose the random mascot dude from that game. What the fuck? Why? The only thing I remember about Ball Guy is that he gave me Pokeballs sometimes. Like, that's it. This is a clothing store, right? Rough and tough. Oh, man. Plain white gloves. Be still my beating heart. Hey, is my character supposed to be here? Ooh, he sure is taking a long time to load in. Well, it's those next-gen graphics that are making it, rough. Just a little bit hard to maintain. Brown. Ooh, that's... Man, that kind of sucks. Yeah, no, all of this sucks. Sorry, you're not taking my money. I'm gonna go find a store with a better selection. It must be so rough being in the Paldea region where you only get to sell like one kind of thing. Performance sneakers. Okay. Look at all those colors of gloves to choose from. Yeah. Oh my gosh, look at these shoes. Whoa. Look, everybody. I'm designing my character. In my mindscape, we could have so many orange shoes. And navy shoes? We got those. Yeah. What about earthworm? Or couple? What does that determine about couple? That it's white? What does that mean? What are you trying to say to me, Pokemon Scarlet? Drowsing? What does this determine about drowsing? What is the point of putting symbols on my shoes? Okay, now we're finally getting into the maybe category with low top sneakers. Unfortunately, I have awful pants that will make these low top sneakers look super whack. Like, man, this sucks. Man, this pants situation we got going on sucks. I'm sure I'll never wear them out, because I'll never want to leave the house in your garbage kicks. I have awful pants. I mean, yeah, quote me on that. Why am I looking at this? Dude, like, going to a sock store, I've truly hit rock bottom. I'm not going to the glasses store. My glasses look fine. You have hats, huh? Do you have bags? You literally just have hats? Wow. Kill me. This is the worst. I swear I saw bags in your window. No, those are just... No, I left. I left your store. No. I'm furiously pressing the B button. Let me leave. Oh my god, my guy has to like load in before I can leave. Alright, so this is glasses. That's just glasses. That's all they sell. That's socks. That's shoes. You are a cafe. You're kind of your own thing. What are you? Are you like a Chauncey Supply? Okay, so you sell all the items that people pretend to care about. You sell all the items that all the competitive players rarely get excited about, and everyone pretends they're listening to them. That's what you sell. You sell competitive cope. Alright, I think these are more... This is a store I can't enter. That's another cafe. 5 seconds away from the other cafe. Store I can't enter. This is a... You sell... Oh, this is the picnic store. This sells the picnic stuff. Which I guess we'll be doing a lot of. Picnic's fine. I preferred making curry from the last game, but that's because I really like curry. Okay, canvas bag. Oh. Oh, baby, yeah. Okay, yeah. I can get down behind a round bag. Like, genuinely. Like, that's good. Orange does look kind of good, though. Orange do be looking kind of good, though. Ooh, blue. Let's see how green looks. Damn, green. Oh, be still my beating heart with red? Oh, this is really Sophie's choice, isn't it? I think I'm gonna go green. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna spend $3,000 on this green backpack. Yep. Done shopping for now. Alright. This is legitimately the only thing I bought. Oh my god. I'm gonna buy some camping supplies. Because I need something, dude. Go green, it'll make your soul feel clean. You put that in quotation marks. What is that a quote from? Lilac tablecloth. Mint tablecloth. Striped. Whimsical. Gently drawn Pokemon to make even the loveliest picnic table more charming. I kind of love whimsical. A botany-themed tablecloth featuring grass-type Pokemon. Monstrous. By the Pewter Museum of Science. The academic... Ooh! That's a quote from you? Man, imagine quoting yourself. That's pretty good. Like, that's a bit of a mood, Ole, damn. Steel bottle R. Oh, these are the colors. Flower pattern cup, fire pattern cup, yarn ball. Okay. I need some votes here. I'm kind of losing my mind with all these options. Okay, we're not doing lilac, mint, or peach, and striped is basic as shit. So are we going whimsical, leafy, or monstrous for the tablecloth? What's everyone feeling? And then we'll decide. There's only a couple of bottles. I'm fine with getting like just a regular red steel bottle. That works for me. Or yellow. Then we can pretend there's piss in it. What is barred? Cup that's good. It's light, sturdy, and stacks well. It's a cinch to pack away and carry around. Okay. I'll get a red one. I'm gonna pay with cash. Eventually, I'm gonna start having to use league points. Fire pattern or flower pattern. I'll do the cups and stuff once we decide on the tablecloth. But I need... Guys, this is the most important decision of this game so far. Everything else has been laid out before us and has been easy. Super easy. But I need to know if we're whimsical guys. If we're whimsical folks. If we're monstrous folks. Or if we want to look at some grass-type Pokemon. Can you find the This one has a game. This one's a Where's Waldo? Man, even Pokemon games have multiple currencies now? Yep. Although leak points exist so that you can use the crafting machine. Pokemon games have crafting as well now. But you didn't answer my question about the ding-dang tablecloth, Ole. It's the most important thing I've ever asked you guys. I can't pick a cup until we know. I'm picking the flower pattern one, if we're picking Leafy. If we're picking Fire, then maybe, I don't know, Monstrous or Whimsical? I don't really care about that. Striped we're not picking, because I'm not basic. I guess we'll do Fire. I think Fire can work pretty well with anything. But I need the answer for this tablecloth situation. I'm on my own? No, there are 4 people in chat right now. One of you has to weigh in on this tablecloth. I will buy multiple and we will not have potions for this run. I swear to John. Alright, I'm buying multiple. Y'all took too long. If we lose this run, I'm blaming you guys. Alright, and I'll buy one with regs money. With regular money. I'm good, thanks. I just bought your entire stock of tablecloths. I'm pretty good, dude. Alright, let's gear this up very nicely. And then... no, I wanted... when you start up the camera app by pressing the down button, move the camera about freely and shoot to snapshots of all kind of places. When you press the Y button to flip the camera around and take photos of yourself. Okay. Change my expression. Yes, yes, yes. Checking my photos. Yes, yes, yes. I want to flip the camera. There we go. Is there a way to get my Pokemon out? In this city? If not, I may have to leave this city. It doesn't seem like I can get my Pokemon out in this city. Oh, wait, no, there he is. And then, let's get one of Magnus. Yes. I guess I'll just take a photo of both of us, Mags. How do I change my expression again? Rawr. What's this? It's my daughter. Hell yeah. That's one of Magnus. And then we'll change up my Pokemon. Oh wait, can I talk to you, Magnus? Because you did just come and brush up against my legs, and I do love you. That's wonderful. Change position with Derpy. And then we're going to go back to the center here. Throw out my Pokemon. And then... Derpy, why are you so far away from me? That's horrific. Yay! I kind of love this. Yes, walk closer, my child. That's wonderful. I like this as the way we end the streams. Okay, well, it's been fun, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. We caught the 2 that we're looking for. It's been about an hour and 15 minutes. We're gonna head towards the first gym next time. Well, first of all, unfortunately, we have to do some bullshit story stuff. But then we're gonna head to the first gym, which is a bug gym. And then we should be good for the bug gym. Bug isn't super effective at all. I'm sure we'll be fine. The problem is the gym after that is grass, which could be rough. But we're gonna look for a Numel. And hopefully a Toadstool as well, because there is a water gym coming up. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching. Check out what we're doing on Thursday. I don't know what it is yet, but hopefully it'll be fun. go and take a look at the Prim video that I did, which is up on the channel right now. It's my first video review in quite a few years, and I'd love to hear what your opinions on it are. And yeah, thank you so much. Stuff is coming out, stuff is happening. Stay safe, stay warm, I guess. Stay watching, stay magical, and so long, everyone. Bye-bye.